Welcome to Albion TV presents the AO Daily Show, your source of real news in an unreal world, keeping up to date on the latest news, events, and the great community of Albion Online. Today is Sunday, the 6th of June, 2021. I am your host, the Shozen One, and joining me today, Bogul.
Hello. How are you doing, sir? We just came off a pretty interesting season 9 finale stream for the Crystal League, the level 9 matches, man. What a show.
Yeah, we had some interesting matches. We had some interesting situations happen with the players participating in the end, like the rank 9 matches there. I don't even know what to say. I'm gonna have to look into it more and report on it tomorrow as part of the community news.
Well, today, the last of today's streams is an interview with MAHARLIKA. However, it's something we recorded just, 3-4 days ago, right? Just when it wasn't quite clear who would win the season. I mean, Sun was
we knew who was going to win. We knew Sun was going to win. We didn't know who was going to be
right.
second and third. It was coming down to the end.
So we got Hippolord and two others, Othanzi and I think DLRG or something.
Gerald.
Gerald, yes. We got them together.
Othansky.
Yeah. And we sat down and we talked about MAHARLIKA, how they got here and what they have to say about the season, I suppose. It will be a roughly 30-minute-ish interview today. We will have some raffles, I guess, in chat as well for you guys. ! Raffle in Twitch chat. You can win some gold codes later on. And we get to learn about MAHARLIKA together. Anything else, Shozen? Otherwise, we'll just go ahead and play the interview.
Yeah, play the interview.
All right, guys. Enjoy.
Albion TV interview series. I am the Shozen One, and Bogul and I today are joined by 3 founding members of MAHARLIKA, a guild that has kind of just shot up the charts recently. It got Crystal not that long ago, and it is now in 3rd place in Season 12 with just about a week left to go. And we thought it'd be great to talk to them, find out who they are, and what's going on with MAHARLIKA and how they've gotten so far up the ranks. So I've got Gerald, Hippolord, and Othansky. So why don't you guys tell us a little bit about who you are and how MAHARLIKA started?
MAHARLIKA started like a small group. We came from other guilds like Last War, I think Data Taxes, tea parties and stuff. And we met in one guild, Data Taxes, and then we just kind of like ganking from that point. And yeah, that's how we started to know each other. Like we were like 5-man groups. Then we became 10. The founding members became 10, and then we decided to join Savage for season 9, and just for like experience some ZVZs and stuff. And then when we were in Savage, we still do ganking. We were in Fort Sterling in White. What zone is it? White
Ridge.
White Mount Ridge, yeah. And we were ganking there like maybe from 6 UTC to I don't know, from 7 UTC to 15 UTC, like that point. And yeah, we were known as Ridge Boys the back days, right, Gerald? We were known as Ridge Boys since we're ganking the zone for like how many hours. And yeah, we earned like a lot from that that ganking and stuff. And then yeah, who are we? We're just a bunch of gankers and stuff. Yeah, we don't really expect to get MAHARLIKA like this big, and I mean we're still small. Like we're not that like people will see us as a very good guild. But yeah, we're still small, but we're enjoying our guild. Like we're family. We're not just a guild. We're families.
Well, that's cool. So you guys started as 10 gankers inside of Savage or so, and ganking outside of Fort Sterling. When did you guys become MAHARLIKA? Because you were in Savage in season 9. When did you transition out and make your own guild? When did you start this family?
Yeah. So we started it right at the end of season 9. So when we got into like 65 days from Savage, we left it, but in good terms. Then we created MAHARLIKA. It was just supposed to be like a small ganking guild. Yeah, but people joined, so we had newbies joining. Then we realized that we needed zones for them to farm in. So we started talking to big alliances like Res and Surf. Then we decided like Res 2 was the one for us because they aren't required to have a ZVC force back then because they were just like the renters of Res. So it started out pretty nice when we were in Res. Like we were doing Avas and ganking sessions all day. Then came the Thetford War, and we all know what happened next.
Well, why don't you tell us for the listeners what happened next
Oh yeah,
in the Thetford War?
yeah, the Thetford War. If you don't know what happened, then Surf got evicted, right? Then a lot of guilds backstabbed the Surf coalition, like Res joined squad, like Mudhouse joined the Asian Armor. So yeah, when Surf got evicted, then we decided to try out the Asian Alliance or the Filipino Alliance. That's Asian Armor 4 more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we weren't there for too long. Like it was the end of season 10. We were almost there. We were there for almost like 3 weeks. And let me clarify this with you. We didn't get kicked out of the alliance because a lot of Filipinos think that we got kicked, but we left it. So yeah,
Was it on good terms or was it on not so good terms?
uh,
Not so
not
good terms.
not so good. Yeah,
It
Okay,
was not
well, that
good. It was
explains
not
why
good.
other people are trying to rewrite history here and say you were kicked. No, we didn't let them go. They were fired.
Oh,
yeah. We left. We didn't get kicked. Like they even gave us a chance to like get our stuff from hideouts and etc. So yeah, then that off season. That's the time we joined Surf. Like I talked to Dom because I knew that Surf was rebuilding, so they needed people, and we actually looked at all the alliances in Fort Sterling because we really wanted to stay there. But at that time, I mean, Surf was in Fort Sterling, right? But yeah, it was not so long. Like we stayed there, then came a war again to evict Surf. Like Raid Squad was there,
Black
and
Order.
yeah, it was kind of messy again. Then we moved to Bridgewatch, and we're still here.
Bridgewatch isn't bad. You can make a living there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We did a lot of living here. Yeah, we're taking mammoths like that.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing now? Are you were. This is towards the end of season 10 right now that you've been kicked out. You've moved over to Bridgewatch. Now you're living in Bridgewatch. Are you still a ganking guild at this point, or have you become like a bomb squad yet for Surf?
No, we haven't ganked a lot since we joined Surf, because we were part of the main Surf. We weren't like a bomb squad. We were part of the main Surf, but sometimes we were assigned to like hold flanks, something like that. But we weren't assigned to bomb.
Okay.
Yeah, because they had guilds like NBA Toy Story, who were Surf's bomb squad, and I think Oathbreakers too. They were Surf Bomb Squad back then, but they joined Mudhouse. So
So you're part of the main ZVZ force then, you're saying at this point.
yeah.
So you're pulling pretty good numbers then. What are you pulling for numbers to a ZVZ?
Yeah, our main
Actually,
timer is
yeah, for 12 and
okay.
15 timers, I think we're massing a maximum of like 40, 50 people. It was when there was a surf war in Bridgewatch. Like we were claiming Bridgewatch again with our alliance. And I mean, I like what I said like, back then. Maharlika is not a very big guild. Not everyone is veterans, so almost half of our guild is newbies. So they started like 2 months ago, like stuff like that. And yeah, we can just mass like I think it's 20, 40, maximum of 50 people. Yeah, on the ZBZ Zerg of the Dominate. But yeah, I mean we're not that big, but yeah, we still contribute. Like some of us are bangers, like stuff.
Okay. So how does a guild then that is half comprised of newbies get to the point where they're rank 3 in season 12? Because
Yeah.
what are you guys doing there? How are you getting these points? How you working this out? It can't be that somebody just has super deep silver pockets, is it?
No. It's actually like when we got to Crystal, like people are saying we hired a lot of mercs, but I actually computed everything. Like we only got like because we took I don't know if you know the Guild Phoenix.
Yeah, I know the Guild Phoenix. Yeah, I interviewed Magic Mark.
Yeah, they merked for us. Like they took castles for us, but it was only worth like 4K season points until we reached Crystal. Then they stopped, and then our Crystal team was not that. I mean, not playing high levels back then. They were just like new Crystal teams. So I think we got like around 10 to 20K points from them. So it was mostly from the efforts of our members actually. Like every time we mass for 9 UTC, that's actually our best timer for outposts because no one's no one's actually contesting 9 UTC. I don't know why. Yeah, we get like 20 outposts at that time. So that's it. We just do mage raiding on outposts and just ratting castles.
Yeah. Back then, where the goal of the guild is just to reach gold. I don't know why. Gerald talked to to
The hip.
all of us, like to elders and people, Lord. Why don't we take crystal? I mean, we're still 1 month behind before we reach crystal. Like we have still 1 month. Why just let's push our luck? Let's try crystals. And yeah, we tried. We talked to our members if they want crystals and stuff, and most of them likes. So I mean, we gave them the option like, uh, if we're going for to reach crystal, we need people to do mage raid like from the from 3 UTC until 18 UTC like that stuff. So back then, like 2 months before of the I think the second month, no one was contesting mage raid. No one was doing mage raids. Like I mean, Madhouse stopped mage raiding after the first month of the season. So every territories are free, like 3 mages per terries, and yeah, we just roam full Albion doing mage raid and stuff, and voila, it's crystal. I mean, we are also in shock that we get crystal for like this time.
That's incredible. And so you got Crystal. What made you think that you could continue it on and take third place, or are you guys even going for second?
Everything was so sudden back then. Yeah, like what they have said, everything that we do, we only want to hit gold that time. But the first month, we're still in the Surf Alliance back then. The first month of the season,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw the points turning good to us. So that's when I told them that I think we can hit for crystal. And that time we made conversation with our group, with our guildmates, and they agreed to hit crystal. We made crystal teams. We had made trading like 6 to 8 hours a day. At very tiring one, but it turns out to be good, and we hit crystal. And once we hit crystal, we saw that in the rankings, no one is contesting for the rankings. So we did the same thing what we did the last time, mage trading, outposts, and yeah, we got the rank 4. Then suddenly things happened. Like some of our guildmates are giving us the donations that we need for the season. And yeah, it turns out to be that we want to hit third that time, and now we
That's
are seeing the
incredible.
window to
And do
take
you think
rank
that
2.
you're just going to be able to push through to rank 2? Or do you think Mudhouse is going to start trying to push back and get some of that mage rating of their own going again? Because, like you said, for the first month or so, they mage rated very hard. It looked like they might even be going for first. Or do you think they're done?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, no,
oh,
they're
the
not
good thing
done.
that they're not done. The good thing about that, we made because like when they hit crystal the first month, they almost stopped doing mage trading, outposts and stuff. So once they saw us going to the ranking, since they're also Filipino guild like us, I think they got threatened, so they gathered all the members again and they rebuilt again in Madhouse. And now I think we're competing for rank 2 and rank 3 now, the Madhouse and Maharlika. It's a Filipino war, I guess.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah, we're having fun at it. And having our own trash talking server in Discord,
Yeah,
everything's going haywire.
I can only
Yeah, and I
imagine.
deleted it.
Go ahead.
I deleted the trash talk chamber.
Oh, probably for the best then, right? Like, it
Yeah,
got a little out of
yeah,
hand.
yeah, because my members are just focusing on it. Like, stop doing that. Do mage raid instead. Because let me tell you,
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
only
that's
have
true.
like,
That's true.
yeah, let me tell you, we only have 40 guys active. So
Yeah.
if like 10 of them are busy doing that, then we're fucked. Ay, sorry about that.
That's fine. That's fine and totally understandable. Yeah, if you have too many people over in trash talk, it can make winning a season very difficult. You hear that, Albion? Don't spend all your time in the trash talk chamber.
Yeah, and we only run like one mage raid party at a time. We're not like the other guilds. Like I mean Mudhouse. Start of the season, they had people everywhere, all over the Black Zone. They had people locked in Bridgewatch, locked in Limhurst just to do mage raiding. But we did it with one party, so I'm proud of it. Like 40 guys, and you reach this.
That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible when you think about it in that context, that you're 40 guys out there just getting one group together and raiding mages for, what was it, like you'd say 4 weeks now, 3 weeks?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's incredible. And it's pumped you all the way up to fighting for second place
Yeah.
for season 12.
If you check our guild members, we have a lot, but most of them are actually alts. Like me personally, I have like 5 alts in the guild. Like our first crystal team, I mean Capix, I don't know if you guys know him. He is one of our first crystal CGVG players, and they also put a lot of alts in the guild for the season rewards. So actually, like half of those is alts. I guess more than half actually, but
3/4.
we also have like a lot of dead players in the guild. Like my old friends from Death and Taxes are still here. Like they're just logging in like every once a week. But we don't kick them.
Well, they might want to stay in if they know they're getting these juicy rewards at the end of the season, though, man. Like, if you're getting into the top places here, you're going to get a fame bonus next season.
Yeah, we know that. Like if we secure top 3, it's like 3%, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. It's actually a good benefit for our members since most of our members are actually newbies. Like a lot of our active players, those 40 guys are below 100 mil PVE fame actually.
And PvE and PvP
Yeah,
fame, yeah.
PvP. So
Like they
Most
started like 1 month
we
ago.
we really
and mo-
cannot claim that we're good at ZVZing because we're actually not good at it. I mean, we have veterans like me I was in vastly superior back then. But yeah, our members, even if they're newbies, they're grinding everything they can as hard as they can, and I'm proud of them.
And most of our members are yeah, and most of our members are comprised of teenagers. So
Well, you guys have the most energy to do these kinds of things.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like we have one guy, VX. He's always in the mage raid parties. Like we have,
all day long.
yeah, all day he's in our mage raid parties.
When he log in, I
Like,
said, "What's up,
like
make sure."
he had like 100 mil salary total from all the siphoned energies they got. So he's making some silver as well. And by the way, our even if we're a small group, like most of our members actually donate stuff for their guildmates. Like they sell it in our market for 1 silver because we understand they're newbies. They don't have the silver to sustain like their mounts and their capes because we regear everything even for mage raiders. But we don't regear the mounts and capes. So people donate those and like demo hammers, consumables, and that's it. People are still doing it.
That sounds like a great guild environment to be in. I mean, some hard workers who work their tails off to accomplish goals as a tight knit family who, are so close together. They're like, yeah, here's some food for 1 silver each, mate. Just go out there and grind away. We're going to get you this fame bonus next season. You're going to be fine.
Yeah.
If you have some friends who need to join along, go ahead, bring them too. We'll give them everything but capes. They're good.
Yeah. But actually, we got freebies. Like most of the time, like it's just a surprise. If we weren't able to mass a lot, like we give out freebies like 3 capes for everyone who participated at this outpost CTA, something like that, just to hype them up because we understand their situation really. Because we know if you want to get into like a top 3 guild, you have to spend millions of silver, even if you're just a regular member.
Yeah, it can be expensive at the top, but it sounds like you guys are doing it in a way that is beneficial for your members. I hope that guy that kid who's doing all those mage raiding, he has an alt in the guild too, so he can get some extra rewards.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does. He
he
does.
Okay, good. I like hearing that. That makes me feel good about this.
We actually allowed them to put alts, even if our goal back then was just gold. We allowed everyone to put alts just for the rewards.
That's awesome.
I want to know what it's like to suddenly appear in the rankings. Did you guys get like more recognition or more requests of working together, or have you always been at a place that you just know your friends anyways, or is that any different now than it was like 2-3 months ago?
We got more enemies
We
actually.
get more enemies. Like when we reach top 3, like all Filipino guilds are against us. Like when Madhouse saw us and they get threatened, like we're going to top 2.
But
Every guild like Outbreaker, Ashborn, Stigwiggy, and Dokhang, they do like they go to our castles, take them away. They protect their mages and stuff. They and they shit talk us, like they talk about shit on us. Like I mean, we got enemies, and yet we also have friends and teammates. Like Surf fully supported us for going for top 3 and securing. I mean, they're pushing us to get top 2. Uh, I think Serve Elevate, I think also is doing that, like Steve Alliance stuff.
Mhm.
So they're pushing us for rank 2. Like I don't know why, but I think they're
Yeah.
still motivated and stuff.
we
What
got
is it?
people calling us rats actually.
Rats. What do you?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yeah.
Because you're stealing all their mages. What's going on?
Yeah, mages,
Yeah,
outposts,
mages
everything like that.
and big castles. Like we take advantage of it.
I mean, people say that we don't deserve what where we in right now, but we don't care. We did the hard work, and we're proud of that.
If they don't think you deserved it, they should have done more work so you didn't get it. Like,
Oh
if
yeah.
they think they're so much better than you, they could have had a better rank if they tried. Well, then try.
They've been
Yeah,
calling
that's
us
true.
like rats and fake crystal, something like that.
Fake crystals, rats, and stuff.
Yeah,
But we're just focused on our goal. Like,
yeah.
if you
Actually,
have a goal, you need to focus.
we like one the Ava Ava guilds. We've been having a hard time with them back then because they've been grinding too. But ever since like I talked to them, I talked to Surindu. He was actually a good guy. Like we talked. Like I asked, where are you going right now at 15 UTC? Are you taking castles here? Are you taking there? So just to avoid conflict, and they've been really cooperative.
They're even handing some outposts to us, even though they're pushing for crystal too.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
But they
it's
stopped, right?
nice.
Yeah, they
The
are
the
Chinese people, and they are helping us without anything in return.
Very interesting. I wonder what that's going to be. Maybe they need somebody to help them out next season.
Oh, that might be something. Yeah.
Yeah. But I find it incredible that we have two Filipino guilds like at the top here in 2 and 3, and it's
Yeah.
creating this dynamic in your community where you're saying the rest of the guilds in the community are mad at you for challenging Mudhouse? Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
yeah.
Yeah,
Because
that's what.
let me explain this to you. Mudhouse merged a lot of Filipino guilds just to get to where they are right now. While we worked with what we had, we didn't feel the need to recruit more Filipinos. I mean, we tried talking to some guilds to ask for a merger, but they didn't accept it because we our goal was just gold.
That
Mudhouse
time.
was
Yeah.
going for crystal, so they chose Mudhouse,
Mm-hmm.
and now they're mad because like once they hit the 65-day requirement, they went back to their old guilds. And since they saw us like they were pushing back, I mean, we're pushing, they were required. I think I'm not sure if they're required, but I guess they're called back to join Mudhouse
Mm-hmm. Go get
just
more
to
points to
go
keep you
get
guys
more
from getting
points.
second. All right, so it is a
Yep.
challenge now. Okay, everybody's coming back
Yeah.
to Mudhouse to try to prevent you guys from securing second. I like this. I this is the kind of beef I want to see at the top where people are actually
That
fighting for the top positions. This is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yesterday,
what's happening here.
12 UTC, they brought the whole Philippines against us, but we didn't fight them because we knew they outnumber us. Because it was only Marlika. But earlier at 12 UTC, we brought Surf Alliance with us, and then we got like 7 big castles for 12 UTC, and it felt so fucking good.
Yeah, imagine we massing like 40 people and Madhouse massing like all Filipino
100
girls for
plus.
us.
yeah, 100.
We're not gonna fight that. Like, what the heck? All Filipino guilds versus Maharlika. I mean, that's never gonna happen. So,
Well, it'll be interesting to see what happens going forward if you guys start pulling off different members of the community and making two significant Filipino communities inside of Albion. They constantly challenge each other. We've seen similar things happen with the French communities where they fought against each other for what felt like forever, and they would constantly remake an alliance and then splinter into little groups again. I'd love to see that happen with you guys because it makes for amazing content.
Yeah.
Not your guild breakup. I'm not saying that, but this constant the community beef going back and forth between strong, powerful entities that have a good time getting content from each other. And like you said, you guys talk a lot of shit amongst each other in the community,
Yeah, we do.
and that, as long as it doesn't cross a certain line, the animosity is good for content. You know what I mean? It can be good for getting people involved and enjoying their game and playing the game outside of the game.
Yeah.
It somehow motivates us to grind more, hearing bad things and turning it to into good energy for us. And yeah, it's working well right now.
Bogle just had something here in chat. Do you want to explain where your name comes from?
Yeah. Maharlika, actually, there's like multiple meanings of the word Maharlika, like it's some kind of royalty. But we derived it from the freeman, like because we made the guild like we wanted everyone to have free content because it was supposed to be a ganking guild. But as time goes by, we knew that our members are not free because if you're part of a big alliance, you really are required to participate in CTAs. So yeah, that's what it meant actually, freeman. But it got turned into something different.
That does happen oftentimes as guilds grow in power. Power does strange things.
Mhm.
Some would say it corrupts.
Yeah.
The corruption of crystal. Okay. Interesting. We'll see what happens next season and how free the men of Marhalika are.
We'll be recruiting more. I mean, we'll be.
Well, I'm sure you're going to do well with the recruiting, dude. You should do really well. Why don't you send out some recruits right now?
Yeah. So, if you want to join Maharlika, I mean, we're a good community actually. You just need to know us. Like, we're not bad. We're not good either.
Yeah, see it for yourself.
Yeah.
Are you focusing on Filipino only, or is it an international English speaking?
No, actually, we
what's
have a
there?
lot of Americans in the guild. Like, we have like 10. But it's really difficult for them because of the timer. They wake up and we're about to sleep. So it's really hard. So
But it's early time zone, right? You mostly focus on the 12, 15 sort of
yeah,
UTC.
Sometimes 18.
yeah. But for 18, we're really tired at that time.
Understandable.
2 a.m. in the Philippines.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. for us.
Yeah, that's quite the commitment right there. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to? Anybody you'd like to thank as you guys reach towards number 2?
Of course. Yeah, I would like to thank Daddy Domnet for fully supporting us. All of us all of the Surf Guilds, Surf 2, Steve Alliance, again, Avava Alliance, our Crystal teams, Capix for managing our teams. And I would like to thank our members for helping us with the grind. Arch, thank you for your mages. And the Hammer and Sickle, thank you for your stored points.
I'm
That's
gonna
it.
thank Madhouse. I'm gonna thank Madhouse for their mages too. And outposts, stuff like that. Yeah, we're very thankful for all the guilds out there. Thank you for your terries, for your mages, for not defending them and stuff.
Thank you for sleeping.
Thank you for sleeping at that timer. Yeah, we got the mages and stuff. Yeah, we won't reach crystal if it weren't for you. If it weren't for you, like if you're not here, right? So,
I love
we're
that.
very thankful for every guild. Myself.
Well, I want to thank all of you. Othansky, Gerald, Hippo Lord, thank you guys very much for this interview. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and I wish you guys the best. And I want to see you and Mudhouse take it to the wire. I don't want to pick a winner, but I want to see it come down to a few thousand points this season. I think that would be amazing. So, good luck.
Yeah.
Nice.
We're
Thank
praying.
you, thank you.
Thank you, boys. Thank you, daddies.
We will keep on grinding.
Sounds great to me. All right. Thank you guys for the interview. We will talk again soon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Thanks.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Bogul. Thanks, Shozen.
Bogle, you're supposed to say goodbye.
Yeah, thanks guys. Dude, I'm late. I don't, you just cut me out. Don't worry about it. Don't.
It's all staying in.
Oh no.